Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about maintaining strength during a fat loss phase or an extended caloric deficit. So it's important to note firstly something called relative strength. So essentially relative strength is all proportionate to your body weight. So for example, some people when they think initially that they're losing strength, quite often their relative strength is going up. So for example, let's just say you're 90 kilograms and you can bench press 3 sets of 5 for 100 kilograms. Then your body weight eventually drops to 80 kilograms, but you can still bench press 3 sets of 5 for 100 kilograms. Your relative strength has actually gone up, even though the total amount lifted is the same, because your body weight's now lower, your relative strength's gone up. So it's always just important to know, because often people get scared and think, oh, my strength's gone. In reality, their relative strength's actually gone up. Second thing, it's very important you have a properly periodized routine. So you're using deloads perhaps every 4th week, or using an auto-regulation approach, essentially having a deload week if and when required. So frequency of the deloads may go up during a fat loss phase just because you just don't have as many calories to recover from the training. Another thing, protein will probably go up just a little bit, okay? So obviously during a fat loss phase, amino acid oxidation is going to be potentially higher. Therefore it's only just a safety buffer just to increase your protein just a little bit. So anywhere between kind of 2 to 3 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So I'd err on the higher end during a fat loss phase. Now I think you just need to be consuming as many calories as you can, okay? So always the goal of fat loss is trying to consume as many calories as possible while losing body fat. This allows you room to make changes when you hit a plateau, but also it's going to give you your best chance of continuing to maintain or even gain strength during a fat loss phase. Limit cardio. So I know I've got a couple of videos now on cardio, really trying to only use it if and when required. You want to be using as little as possible, because the main reason is it's going to impede your recovery of your weight training. Another thing, you may have to drop the volume a little bit. So tend, as a general rule, if you're in a hypertrophy phase, your volume's going a little bit higher, so more sets, perhaps more training days. Maybe you're trying to bring out weaker body parts, you've got more volume on them certain body parts. During the fat loss phase, it's just by default going to drop. For you to maintain as much strength as you can, you're just going to have to drop it a little bit. Now, consider just slow and steady. You really want to focus on making the smallest changes possible. You really want to be in only a small deficit. You want to give yourself as much time as possible to lose the body fat. If you're making any drastic drops in caloric intake and/or aggressively increasing cardio, there's going to be some big drops in strength, okay? So always just small changes only when you need them. Now I think just to kind of give you a ballpark percentages where to look at, you really want to be trying to lose kind of anywhere between 0.5 to 1% body weight per week. So obviously the leaner you are, you probably want to earring on the lower end, so 0.5, and then if you've got more body fat to lose, you go to the higher end and even perhaps over a 1% mark if you're very overweight. Another important consideration, for some reason, it seems to be the pressing movements. You seem to drop strength first. So this may be a consideration to maybe perhaps have a little bit more volume on some of these pressing movements, your overhead press, bench press, some of your dumbbell pressing movements. Just seems to be the case. I hope you found this useful. Hopefully you can take a lot of information from the video, kind of certain tweaks and changes that will probably need to be in place coming from a hypertrophy muscle gain phase to a fat loss phase. As a side note, it's important to consider you don't want to make any drastic changes. What's worked well for the hypertrophy phase, it's only going to be small tweaks that you're going to make for the fat loss phase. So like I said, small drop in volume, protein's going to go up, try not to use too much cardio, and then just focus on 0.5 to 1% body weight loss per week. So hope you liked the video. Please like it if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Thank you very much.